Penny Chapman, the Director of Regener8 Cymru, and I'm here to talk about our managing anxiety and resilience interventions we've been delivering in schools across the Caerphilly Borough. Sort of post-COVID is a very, very different landscape here now. We're finding a lot of pupils, they used to perhaps been in their bedrooms before with COVID, so there was no boundaries in place, meal times, even learning activities as well was an issue, whereas now they're back in school, they're surrounded by lots of people, they've got set times for classes, they've got work that they've got to complete. It's also about their home life. It might not just be school with anxiety, it can be social media, it can be an unhealthy home life as well. There's lots of reasons why people get anxiety, and as we know, everybody will experience anxiety as well. So it's about explaining what it is, finding out what are they anxious about, breaking that down then and looking at, okay, what are the solutions, or what can we do that's going to help us sort of manage that a little bit better.
My name's Dan Evans. I'm a part-time manager of the LPC Learning Pathway Centre at Healthy. I also work up as head of Key Stage 3 at Mainstream School up in Healthy. Penny has come down and run a number of sessions with us this academic year, focusing on healthy relationships, anxiety, and how pupils sort of understand anxiety and how they deal with that. Or many, if not all of our pupils have had ACEs or traumas in their adolescent years and really struggle with their emotions, struggle to talk to us as staff and understand their emotions. And one thing they've really got out of the sessions is the understanding of anxiety, where that comes from, as it comes from home, or their struggles of coming to school. And pupils that really struggle to speak to us have opened up since the sessions. And I think that's been really beneficial for our pupils. Attendance has been great, and they feel more confident in speaking to us as staff, which has been a real benefit.
I'm Adam Johnson, Deputy Head Teacher from Healthy Comprehensive School. Since the pandemic, we've seen lots of challenges with pupils returning to school, with increased anxiety, lower attendance, and some wider challenges. Penny's work with targeted groups of pupils has been fantastic in improving attendance, improving well-being and access to mainstream curriculum, reintegrating back into lessons. Our pastoral team target specific pupils across the key stages who would benefit from this work. After the work is completed, we do some well-being surveys, look at pupils' attendance, academic progress, and on the whole, the programme has had excellent impact on targeted pupils reintegrating back to school, which is something we are very pleased with and look forward to working with Penny further in the future.
Thank Caerphilly Rural Development as well for the funding, which has enabled us to go into the schools and provide this much needed intervention as well. It's been absolutely amazing. So it's been great outcomes from the school. We're really, really pleased with the intervention from the pupils, and the feedback from the school and the pupils has been absolutely excellent.
I learned how to handle my anxiety and deal with stress and how to avoid things like panic attacks. Gained a lot of confidence and I walked out on the first session and got more confidence on the second one. I've really enjoyed the programme and it helped a lot, and I highly recommend it for other schools. They'll enjoy the programme and help.
I've done one-to-one with Penny and we worked on emotions. And like when I worked with her, I wrote down a mind map and I can look at my emotions and I can express and say more about my emotions. It's helped me, it's benefited me, it's like made me feel more positive about myself. I really enjoyed it, it's helped me a lot and I think it'll benefit a lot more of the kids.
It was about managing anxiety and how to cope with anxiety, and we talked about strategies on how to do stuff that will distract us. It gave me like strategies to like distract myself and be able to focus more on things that I'm doing. I think it'll benefit a lot of younger people like me because a lot of people struggle with it as well.
I've done some work with Penny and it's been really helpful for managing my anxiety and stress. We've done things like mind maps and coping strategies which have been really helpful. It's been very helpful for me and I think it will be for other young people.